Have you ever owned a toy that felt wrong? Not broken, not damaged, just wrong. A toy that seemed to watch you when you weren't looking, that somehow ended up in places you swear you didn't leave it. A toy that felt like it had a mood. Tonight's story begins with a doll meant to represent perfection, beauty, happiness, childhood innocence. But this one didn't want to be played with. She wanted something else. And by the end of this story, you may never look at toys the same way again. This is the story of Bad Barbie, a short horror film that unsettled audiences, not with jump scares or gore, but with how disturbingly real it feels. What starts as a harmless childhood toy slowly becomes something manipulative, cruel, and deeply unsettling. Tonight, we're going to unravel what happened, the clues that were ignored, and the terrifying realization that sometimes evil doesn't look scary at all. Sometimes it looks perfect. The story begins with an 8-year-old girl named Emily. She was quiet, creative, the kind of child who could sit alone for hours, lost in her imagination. On her birthday, Emily received a gift from her aunt, a limited edition Barbie doll. Blonde hair, perfect smile, pink dress without a wrinkle. Emily named her Barbie Belle. From the first night, Emily insisted Barbie sleep beside her pillow instead of in the toy box. Her parents thought it was sweet. Kids get attached to toys. That's normal. But within days, Emily stopped playing with her other dolls. She stopped drawing. She stopped asking friends to come over. When her mother asked why, Emily answered softly, almost nervously. Barbie doesn't like them. At first, it sounded innocent, but something about the way she said it made her mother uneasy. Toys don't have opinions, or at least they shouldn't. Then Barbie started moving. Every morning, Emily's parents noticed the doll in a different position, sitting upright, standing near the bedroom door, facing the hallway. Emily swore she wasn't touching her. They blamed imagination, maybe sleepwalking, until one night, Emily woke up screaming. Her father rushed in and froze. Barbie wasn't in the bed. They found her downstairs, standing, facing the front door. No footsteps, no explanation. From that night on, Emily changed. She became fiercely protective of the doll. If anyone tried to touch Barbie, Emily screamed, scratched, cried uncontrollably. And then the whispers began. Her parents overheard Emily talking in her room, but she wasn't talking to herself. She was responding. I don't want to. She said I have to. Barbie gets angry when I say no. The doll's smile didn't change, but somehow it felt different now, less friendly, more knowing. Soon, Barbie had rules Emily had to follow. Barbie slept closest to her face. No one else was allowed to touch her. Emily had to listen, always. Emily stopped eating certain foods Barbie didn't approve of. She stopped wearing clothes Barbie hated. She only smiled when Barbie said it was okay. The doll was no longer a toy. She was in charge. One evening, Emily's babysitter Sarah decided the doll was unhealthy. While Emily slept, Sarah placed Barbie inside the closet and locked the door. That night, Sarah heard tapping. Soft at first, then frantic. She opened the closet. Barbie was sitting in the center of the bedroom floor. The closet door was still locked. Sarah laughed nervously until she noticed something carved into the doll's plastic leg, a word that hadn't been there before. Mean. The next morning, Sarah quit without explanation. As she left, she bent down and whispered to Emily, "If she tells you to hurt someone, run." Not long after, Emily's parents decided Barbie had to go. They planned to throw her away. That night, Emily cried harder than ever before. She locked herself in her room. When her parents finally forced the door open, the room was silent. Emily sat calmly on the floor. Barbie rested in her lap. The walls were covered in crayon drawings, stick figures crossed out again and again. All except one, a smiling girl with Barbie's face. Emily looked up and said, "She says you're bad." The lights flickered. The house went silent, and when the power returned, Barbie was gone. So was Emily. Police searched everywhere. Weeks passed, no sign of the girl. Until one day, a donation center received a box of toys. Inside was a Barbie doll. Blonde hair, perfect smile, pink dress without a wrinkle, and written faintly on the bottom of her foot, "Good girl." Bad Barbie isn't just a story about a haunted doll. It's about manipulation, control, and how something that looks harmless can quietly take everything from you. Emily trusted Barbie. Barbie rewarded obedience. And somewhere right now, on a shelf, in a box, or beside a child's pillow, she's waiting, smiling. Because the scariest monsters don't hide in the dark. They sit in plain sight. If this story unsettled you, good. That means you're still paying attention. If you want more stories that crawl into your thoughts and refuse to leave, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments what you think really happened to Emily. And when you're ready, watch the next story. Don't worry, nothing's watching you. Probably.